Why does Deuteronomy 22 only impose the death penalty for sexual assault if the victim is either engaged or married? Hey everybody, I'm Dan McClellan. I'm a scholar of the Bible and religion. And in Deuteronomy 22 verses 28 and 29, we have this punishment prescribed if a man should sexually assault a woman who is neither engaged nor married. And that punishment is that he's required to marry her, pay the bride price to the father, and he's never allowed to divorce her. But if the victim was engaged or married, the penalty is death. So why this huge discrepancy? First thing to note is that verses 28 and 29 are unambiguously about sexual assault. The text states that he seizes her, and the verb tafas refers to physical restraint whenever the direct object is a person. He lies with her, and the next verse says that he has violated her. Ana is the verb there, and that is the very verb used to describe the sexual assault of Dinah, of Tamar, of the Levite's concubine in Judges 19. It's unambiguously about sexual assault. And the difference is because this is not a crime against the victim. This is a crime against men. This is about property rights, which were much better established back then than the concept of human rights. So marriage was transactional, and the wife was considered a commodity, really, in the eyes of the law. The marriage contract was considered one of the most sacred in ancient Israel, and so for a man to deprive another man of his wife was considered worthy of death. The crime of sexually assaulting an unmarried woman was a property crime against her father, because since she's no longer a virgin, she is not eligible for proper Israelite marriage, and so that deprives the father of the bride price that he would be expecting. And so he must pay the bride price to the father, and then it also adds that he's never allowed to divorce her, because doing so would put her back into society without being eligible for proper Israelite marriage, and that would just be a strain on the social order, social cohesion. And so in order to avoid that, he is required to stay married to her forever. And so this discrepancy is a result of the fact that this crime was viewed as a property crime against the men involved, and not so much a crime against the autonomy and the human rights of the victim.